he's sending a clear message.
Who?
You know who. And it's not Max. Because that's all everybody can see right now is Max laying on the couch. We are trying to get ready for the live stream. We got the coffee brewing. It is 7:30 Central Standard Time. And please tell me we're not the only ones drinking coffee tonight. Coffee's not just for first thing in the morning.
No. I like afternoon coffee.
It's evening. We're past afternoon. We're in the wee evening hours.
Is that how it goes?
We. Try and get our studio set up. Hopefully there's enough light.
Yeah.
The sun's getting real low.
The sun's getting real low.
See if that is any better.
Not much better unless you want to turn the light on, probably.
Oh, okay. Stand by.
It's over on the back wall.
Let me
You
get this
never
light.
turn the lights on.
Let me get this light turned on.
It's over there.
There's a 33% chance I'm gonna get this right.
I don't think the ceiling fan will come on with it.
Nope, got it wrong.
Okay, there you go.
I guess it's a 50-50 chance. I knew the other one was the hallway.
So yeah, technically out of the two that you would have picked, it's a 50-50 chance you get it right.
But we got light. We got video. We got A and V. We got audio and video.
And coffee.
And C. We got audio, video.
That is blazing hot. Please don't
Coffee.
even try to drink that.
I could chug this joker.
I know you would, because you're weird like that.
Can y'all see the steam coming off of this one?
No, not really. I don't think that helps. I don't think that helps. Hey, Maxie Poo.
And we got Max
Did I wake
too.
you up? Sorry.
We got Max too. How y'all doing?
Oh, okay. Let's see if I can read people's comments.
How y'all doing?
How's everybody doing? Long time no see.
Yeah, what's up?
I'm sure I saw some of y'all.
Welcome to the live. Smash that heart.
2 hours ago.
Smash the heart. Thank you for coming over here as the redirect from 2.0. Pointed out there was going to be a live on this channel. Did y'all see the trailer?
I did. I mean, I was in it, so I know.
This goofball over here.
Not a goofball. I mean, maybe.
I sent her a message today and it said,
Oh, Cheryl says storming here. Cheryl, where are you?
she's like, what do you want from Target? Or Whole Foods or Sam's or I don't know where she was going. And I was like, just give me some Kodiak protein waffles. She's like, well, what if they don't have it? I said, I don't care. Just give me some sort of clean carbohydrate as a vessel for peanut butter. And she's like, she texts back, she goes, I laughed at vessel.
I don't know why. Well, that's like when you say I have no qualms. Why is qualms the word?
Without qualmless,
Yeah.
qualm free.
Cheryl said Wildwood, Florida. I don't know where that is. It's gorgeous here. The sun's setting. It's like all nice and pink.
Oh, Wildwood. Wildwood. I never heard of that one.
Wait. Is Wildwood the thing I sent you today?
No, what you gave me today was from locally. Somebody mailed me a letter. Did you see the house on the Google Street View?
I did. That's why I was like,
It looked like a squatter's house. Apparently, there's some sort of.
No, I sent myself a video.
There's some sort of. You sent that thing this morning. The camp.
Yeah.
The
was
camp.
that Wildwood?
Was that Wildwood?
I don't know. That's why I'm like, wait. That
would be wild.
The name that she just said. So now I got to look it up because now I don't know.
We're storming here. Are you talking to Cheryl?
No, that's Miracle, not Wildwood. I don't know.
Are you talking to Cheryl?
Yeah. Cheryl?
And it's storming in Wildwood?
Yeah, that's what she says.
We got any bad weather? We got bad weather coming up Friday. 50% chance?
Well, it was 54, and then it dropped to 27. But then, the day will come and there'll be tornadoes. Because you just never know anymore.
Hey, Sarah. Let's go run down the list. Maria, Sarah, the Gemini 69. Coffee sounds amazing, but it actually tastes better than it sounds. Cheryl, Beth, Vicky, hi. Denise.
Every time I see Denise's name, I want to go watch that skit.
And go see Shaq Hennessy.
Yeah, Aaron, Denise.
Bilake.
Yeah.
Vicky, Jill, Jamie. We know it's Jamie.
Yes.
What's up, Jamie? And Tube Woman.
Two women. The E and the A. The dog's choking himself.
What the
Stop doing that, Max. He has a he has a groom on Thursday. That's what happens when we're out of town for over a month. He gets all shaggy faced. Can you see, sir?
Say something to the people.
But don't lick your lips because they don't like the whole sound of like licking your lips or chewing or drinking coffee.
Hey, everybody.
Over there
Welcome
breathing
to the
hard.
live stream. We need to go ahead and talk about this.
You just need to be in the middle? Is that what's happening? He's
Dude,
like,
this
I just
like
want to be
when
in the middle of
camera turns
everything.
on,
Hi.
it's game over. He's
Yeah.
like, I want to be. At least he's not laying on the
Everything.
tripod. He likes to lay on the tripod and then
Vomit
knock
on
the.
it. He did that in the live stream with you.
Yeah, like he did that as soon as we got back yesterday.
Yeah, too much water.
But Jason Aldean he's suing Whoopi Goldberg, The View, for defamation. Or
So when does freedom of speech just
Jason,
stop?
fact check by Sports Skeeta. Is Jason Aldean suing Whoopi Goldberg and The View? Question mark. Page 6 says The View hosts slam Jason Aldean's Try That in a Small Town song. It is deplorable. He has gone too far. And The View host slams Jason Aldean's new music video. Try That in a Small Town. Sonny Hostin? Who's Sonny Hostin? Or
I don't know. So he's suing them because they hurt his feelings?
Whoopi Goldberg flame Jason Aldean for racist imagery. Yo, I need these people to come work for me
titles
to
and
provide me
thumbnails and
with
whatnot.
like radical ideas for adjectives and adverbs.
I'm still petting you.
Reports say Jason Aldean is suing The View for $40 million. Is he really? Is he really? Whoopi Goldberg slams Jason Aldean's new music video. How many times you gonna slam this joker? Jason Aldean files defamation suit against Whoopi and The View. Quote unquote, I am no racist. Is that the name of his new song? Jason, I'll make a video title that says Jason Aldean's new song, I'm not a racist. I ain't gonna lie, the song's kind of lame.
I mean, the song itself sucks. Like, it doesn't really say. I mean, it says what it says, but it's not like there's like no hook, there's no catch.
It's number 2 on Billboard, right?
Well, that's because of
Without this
without the push, it
video and
wouldn't
without
have
the
made it to the top
controversy
100.
and without all this, it would be like if I don't know where it was before that, but
It was nowhere. Nobody knew what it was until the controversy
it's not like
started.
terrible, but it's not like
No.
we gotta bump it like.
But as far as country songs go, it is very, very low on the totem pole.
I like Alan Jackson.
Alan Jackson, Garth Brooks. I used to love Travis Tritt, Randy Travis, Alabama, especially Alabama. I like old Alabama stuff. Willie Nelson. There's so many more that I can't think of. Tim McGraw.
I like Kane. What's his name?
Kane Brown.
I don't know. I'm just making.
Yeah,
it up.
I know.
Is he country?
I don't know.
Who's the big guy that you said?
Jelly Roll or something?
Is his name Jelly Roll?
It's so weird because I think he's country, and I look at him and I'm like, sir, you look like the guy who keeps everybody from like the table in the prison. Like I don't know. Like I don't know who he is or what he is. And his wife makes me think of Coco that's married to Ice-T. Like she was like a Playboy bunny come to life kind of thing.
They were here the other day. Were they here the other day?
Hair.
No, who was here the other day?
Kane Brown and his wife were here the other day, and then like a week or two before that, the Jelly Roll guy and his wife.
And there were some hammerhead sharks here too, right? A school of hammerhead sharks.
Yeah.
So nowhere is safe anymore. I don't know. I don't.
I don't know who got to Hammerheads from.
Crab Island.
Well, yeah. Okay, that makes sense. I was trying to figure out how you got there.
Well, I assume if these people show up, they're going to go to Crab Island.
They waste their time.
Where else?
Yes.
Or they go to 38, I guess.
38.
Hey, but the big question that everybody wants to know the answers to are number one, will Jason Aldean win the lawsuit against The View? And B, is Jason Aldean's new song, Try That in a Small Town, racist?
No and no.
Is he being racist?
Him personally, no, because he didn't write the song. He also didn't produce the video.
Are these modern day lynching? I mean, lyrics?
I was like, wait, what?
Wait, no, that's what they said. It's a modern day lynching. That's
How?
what it is.
They need to learn what the definition of a lynching is, because that's not it. A video and a song is not it. There's a massive difference between what it is and that. Anyway.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I didn't feel lynched when I heard it. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to the channel, returning subscribers, and welcome to all new viewers. Go ahead, hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already. Help continue to grow the channel and the community. I think there's a little heart down there at the bottom of the screen. Smash that joker a few times too. And make friends with everyone else in the chat. We're all here to hear the same, or at least have the same conversation and discussion, right? And I look forward to these. I did not know we were going to do this live stream today because we still have another one scheduled for Sunday, but things pop up, and I think we need to talk about it. Mm-hmm. I think we need to chat. For everyone who doesn't know or stumbled across this somehow blindly, my name is Kevin, Kevin in all caps, youtube.com/@Kevin247. And if you didn't watch the trailer and you haven't read the description, follow me on Instagram. The links are in the description for Instagram. And if you don't have Instagram, you should still click the link, because if you go to Instagram, you'll see my bio, and there are more links there. Patreon. We now have picked up a lot more members.
Patrons?
Members, okay?
I don't know what the right word is.
Patreon just released for our account the ability to have members.
Oh.
So you don't have to pay for it. You just go and it's free. And then you're automatically going to be notified when we upload new stuff.
Oh, nice.
And you don't have to pay for it. So that's pretty cool. And a lot of people have already signed up. So I think a lot of people are clicking the links and going to Instagram and doing all the good stuff. So come on over to Patreon, because that's where we have the real fun. And now that we're back in really good internet upload territory, we're gonna load that joker up with, I don't know how many terabytes of video we got from the trip. So yeah, make sure you do that. And speaking of the view getting served, you got served.
You got served.
What movie? I don't think I ever saw that movie.
The dancing one?
Mm-hmm.
His nose is warm.
He's a dog.
No, it's supposed to be cold.
I think it's supposed to be wet.
You got it wet. Warm.
Is it wet?
No.
You're a dog whisperer now?
I'm a Max whisperer. Does that count?
He probably wants more carrots.
It probably does.
But either way, it's not just the view getting served. We actually talked about this before, because Shaq got served lawsuit papers over his entanglement and involvement with FTX. But that's neither here nor there. There are a lot of people getting sued and companies getting sued, including Facebook. Because Facebook, they got sued and received a judgment against them to pay out $725 million. And there's only 1 month left to collect your check from Meta. So if you've been trying to get your settlement check from Facebook, or any other money for that matter, there are links down in the description down below. And also links to easy social media jobs that pay every day to post comments on Facebook and upload new tweets to Twitter. What is so funny over there?
Crescent Moon. She goes, new here. I think she. New here. I'm here because your wife told me to. You two are
Well,
awesome.
welcome. Now, if you're new here, we're going to have a discussion.
That's also why I think it's a girl. Because guys don't listen. If I'm wrong.
What's
tell me,
that?
though.
What'd you say?
Basically.
So it's kind of weird, because we're sitting here doing this live stream and I hear this creaking upstairs, right? Ultimately, it is our upstairs neighbor. And there was a live stream. I think it was a live stream, or maybe it was a video. I don't remember. Live stream or video. We were sitting here, we were talking, and you had said something along the lines of, you heard a loud thud. And you weren't sure if the guy upstairs was okay. and you weren't sure if you should go up there and check on them or if there should be some sort of protocol. Like if you hear a thud, then you kind of got to knock twice after the thud so that we know you're cool. But if you don't knock twice, then we're going to go up there and kick the door in.
Basically. Hiya!
But it made me think about the phone call you received yesterday.
I talked about this on my live stream today.
It made me think about the phone call you received yesterday as we are literally like 30 minutes out.
It's like 2 hours, but it was close.
It's like 35 minutes out.
Times 4.
All right, then go watch 2.0 so I don't have to tell this story again, but yeah. So, and if you know, then feel free to discuss it in the chat, but for everybody else, you're probably going to go watch Scroll Tribe 2.0 because yeah, that's a thing. Oh man. So, but if you want to make some good money posting these comments on Facebook and uploads to Twitter, get prepared for back to school. Buy school supplies, go shopping, buy groceries, stockpile, load up, stockpile your pantry. Your pantry, that makes me think about your little satire. That video was ridiculous. Or just sock it away and save it to go towards the down payment on your 100-acre homestead. That's really oddly specific, right? But speaking of which, go check out Zach's video. I got a link down in the description. And he's got a 100-plus acre homestead that we both walked in Crestview, complete with underground bunker, okay? And it is literally bunker. I did. I went down.
I was not about to climb down those stairs.
But it's literally a prepper's dream. And he has the listing and it's currently for sale. Which I didn't really realize until yesterday just how much farmland is actually around us.
Yeah, there's a whole lot. I mean, there's not much that we can go to and be like, can I please buy a bushel of corn? But like most of it is commercial farmland. But there are a couple small ones. But it's one of those things of by the time you get to that small one, hopefully you know like 4 or 5 people who want to go fifths on a cow with you because it's like that kind of thing.
Or we could just eat trees like Kara and Nate.
No.
They ate trees. They ate trees and grub worms.
Nope.
And
the grub worm, like if y'all, I talk about Karen
live. They ate them jokers live.
They were alive. They weren't live, like live streaming, but the grubs were alive. But it made me think of if you've ever watched the Lion King cartoon, and if you haven't, I don't know how we're friends. Lion King cartoon when Timon would eat the grubs. Those are the grubs they were pulling out of the trees or the stumps and eating. It looked just like it, and I was fascinated and really grossed out at the same time. That is all.
They go all out. They fully immerse themselves in the culture that they
putting my foot to sleep.
Are experiencing and recording for the videos. And I'm gonna tell you guys right now, I couldn't do it.
I couldn't do it. What they did in that one video I forgot the name of the people, Malatawabi, something like that. I couldn't do it.
Yeah,
I couldn't do it.
But either way, you guys more than welcome to go buy that property, and it may be a sound investment in a place to plant all your crops and raise your own farm, animals, become self-sufficient, completely hidden away from the nonsense, essentially going gray, going off the grid on your own land to live secluded off grid.
I was going to go a totally different route with it. I was going to be like, if you have a lot of besties and you just want to always be able to live near each other, go buy the acres and then convince your husbands that they all need to build houses there. And then you can mimosa Monday together in the middle of all the houses anytime you want.
Or
like a block party.
You have all this space to do ridiculous videos like Whistling Diesel.
Oh, that too.
But we have future videos in the works covering topics that you guys said you want to know more about. You want to hear more about stimulus checks, Social Security, reparations. Somebody actually sent me an email about reparations. SNAP, food stamp benefits, EBT, buying gold, investing in silver, cryptocurrency, XRP, AMC, stock price, Ripple, BTC, cold storage wallets, government grants, ABC,
1, 2, 3.
BBD. Is that? No, that's not. I thought that was Mary.
Yeah.
And also
foot sleep.
the latest on FedNow and the new
Yeah, you
bank
have to
account
Fed.
conversions that are beginning to be processed and currently getting underway.
Why is your nose so hot?
So yeah. Hey, what do you got over there? You got comments? Because I can't see it on my screen.
Kay said, love the corrections, Michelle. I'm sometimes grammar place. When I corrected you on the timing, I was like, no. Vicky just followed you on Instagram, by the way.
Sweet.
And Art Alchemy said that was a nice bunker. They've seen the video. But Art also said, poor Kevin lost the scoop, talking about the guy upstairs.
I lost the.
What happened yesterday, because I talked about it on 2.0. You lost the scoop. That's what happens when I go live first.
I saved it for you.
So Maria says her 12-year-old said he likes the idea of a family compound, many acres and houses. He likes it because he's 12. Once he's a little bit older, he's gonna be like, my family is really
but
right freaking next door. How do I get away?
Oh, but if he's 12, then it's like, yo, you got to get up at the butt crack of dawn and
go chase some chickens.
Yeah, milk these cows.
Actually, milking cows is weirdly soothing. Probably not for the cows. Also, maybe for the cows. I don't know. But if you've done farm stuff before, it is kind of fun.
So now I want to get into this, but we will come back to you guys in the chat for sure. I know Michelle is definitely checking it. Super chat messages definitely stand out, and we will get all of those answered in the live stream. But now I don't want you to panic.
At the disco.
We need to get better lights.
I know the lights in here suck, but you also don't turn up you have to pull down and turn up the brightness on your phone, but you don't ever do that, so it always looks extra. That's not going to be helpful. You're going to turn the TV on in the background. Okay, that might be helpful. Maybe I don't know what I'm talking about.
Did it work?
Sure.
See?
But also because you don't turn up the brightness on your phone. I'm not pointing at y'all, I'm pointing at
It
you.
looks way better.
Well, watch the next thing be like a dark thing. It's because this one's really bright. It's like happy nappers. Those
Happy nappers.
They have so many gimmicky things aimed at children that if the parents don't buy them, the kids just
These honestly,
really cute.
These look like things that would normally end up at Bed Bath & Beyond.
Yes, if they
but
haven't gone bankrupt.
now you won't see them at.
Yep.
You'll see them at I don't know where you'll see them now. You'll see them at Five Below or something. You may see it
Five Below, but they got stuff for $25 in that joint.
You may see them at the Dollar Tree, but it's not a Dollar Tree anymore.
No, it's the Max. I can't feel my foot, bro. Yeah, Dollar Tree. I made a comment when we were in Canada in Winnipeg. It literally said Dollarama. Everything's a dollar. Whereas here it's called Dollar Tree, and you go in there, it's $1.25, and then $3, $5, $7, $10. I'm like, you can't. Technically, I guess it's still a Dollar Tree because it's dollars, but I don't like it. They didn't change their name.
They gonna take them dollars. Where were we? And you made a reference. You said we were at the rooftop pool. We were at the rooftop pool in Buckhead, and this lady, you're like, man, she smells good.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I said she smells like a stripper.
I didn't know strippers smelled that good.
And I'm like, she smells like a stripper. But then later on in the night, you were like, you said something about like the 4 of them or the 3 of them.
Oh, I don't remember what I said because there was like 3 or 4 of them. Yeah.
Oh, man.
Whatever. She came over and stood next to me. I was like, ma'am, you smell amazing. And we didn't have a conversation on why he knows how strippers smell. That's not, I don't
It's common knowledge.
common knowledge.
It's common knowledge.
Strippers smell amazing in case anybody was curious.
If you work in a high stress environment that requires a lot of physical activity and potential perspiration, and you can keep that at bay,
I thought you were going to say, then you'll know what strippers smell like because you have to go let off steam somehow. I snorted. Don't let me snort laugh.
No, I mean everybody knows that guys go to strip clubs for conversation. That's it.
Yes.
And the prime rib special.
Ew.
I don't.
When you think of it like that.
I would never eat at a strip club like that. I think even if they had a health score, it's like it's a strip club.
Well, what's different is girls would eat at a male strip club because it's mostly gay guys, and you have to assume that the food is going to be fabulous.
Yeah, because all they serve there are hot dogs with no buns.
You're an idiot. You're an idiot. The buns are on the stage.
Oh, man.
I don't know if they're allowed to put the hot dogs on the stage, but the buns are on the stage.
Yeah, I was gonna say something. I didn't forget what I was gonna say. I don't know. Whatever. I'm not eating that damn strip club. It's not gonna happen. But damn it! Now you made me forget what I was gonna say.
Sounds like a you problem.
But I don't want you guys to panic. This is serious here, okay?
What movie this is?
This is the.
It's not Horton.
It's Sneed. It's the,
Sneed. Oh,
I don't know.
yeah. Jeez.
No, it's not that one. It's,
know.
It's a Dr. Seuss movie.
Yeah.
And he's trying to make this thing. He got to cut the trees down.
Well, he's trying to 15-minute city the crap out of him. He's trying to build them all
I think
inside.
that's what he
crazy. Because that's what this cartoon is. Lorax.
Oh, yeah. Got
Lorax.
it. Lorax. Sorry, I'm still thinking about the strippers. God, I cannot remember what I was going to say about the damn strippers.
Kay said, y'all nasty. Mm-hmm. No, it's true.
Now, I've been receiving several emails from you all and even more from senders that are attempting to gain access to you guys.
It's how I know you're from the north. You said you all instead of y'all.
Like I just wrote, it says you all. That's what I'm
should have
reading.
written y'all. It's so much easier. It's way less letters.
And they're trying to reach you through sponsorships and paid promotions, essentially through me. Now, this is a great way to diversify and create passive income streams, but I have to warn you all that these emails come with an alert attached to them that creates a level of heightened caution. So like Gmail will say, hey, are you sure you want to open this sender, or this could be phishing, or whatever the terms used are. And reason being is that their intentions and products and or services that they are offering are not always in what I would consider the best benefit of the general public. For instance, hey, we want to talk to you about a potential collaboration partnership that's going to be amazing for everybody.
I've got like 14 of those.
Well, what is it? Well, let's just set up a 45-minute Zoom call so I can tell you.
No. If you can't tell me what it is right now, then it's obviously trash and I want nothing to do with it. Plus, also, I don't want people paying me to talk about their stuff because then I can't be honest about it.
Oh, man.
And I would much rather be honest than make their money, like plain and simple.
And although I could and we could all potentially see tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars of revenue added to our YouTube income, it's just not something I'm interested in doing. And I don't feel as though it's right.
No.
Now, I have no problems with making money. I just don't want to peddle their shit.
Yeah. Plain and simple. I get the ones who are like, we'd love you to review this cordless vacuum. And I'm like, and I always hit check sender, and it's always got like hieroglyphics in it, and I can't.
Now, just in case Porsche America's watching,
you're listening.
by all means, let's
Chevy,
work
Ford.
a deal. Nah, I don't care about Chevy.
Camaros? Are you serious right now?
Do you want a 7th gen Camaro? No, you don't.
No, I don't. Give me my.
I would actually take the new Challenger, the new EV Challenger, because that joker looked kind of mean.
No,
that joker
you
looked
take the
kind of mean.
2010 body style Challenger, and then you just make it bad.
No,
Yeah.
I'd take a wide body Charger.
No.
Hellcat.
You're a cop now?
No, cops ain't driving wide body.
They're driving Chargers.
Did you? Oh, you didn't see that little short I was watching before we started. It says, "Girl."
Because I just follow you and look over your shoulder all the time.
You do actually. Did you see the trailer? She was sitting right there. But the girl, she smashed the Ferrari right into the wall coming out of a damn car show. It was tragic.
Oh,
Tragic.
that's what I meant. It's tragic. Sorry, I meant tragic.
I think people should be prepared to be called a dumbass in public, and essentially do all they can not to be called a dumbass in public.
Now, I don't generally call people that in public, but my face tells them. Does that count? If there's physical representation of how I feel about you, does it
if
count?
the message is relayed, then yes, I think that counts.
Good.
I think that counts.
I need people to know. Like the people at fucking Publix. Y'all, this is not the point of... I'll save it for mine. Never mind. I'll save it for mine. It's fine.
People, are you talking about last night?
Oh, yeah, I'm talking about
last. Oh.
I told him.
Did you know
we were
that
in
guy?
Publix.
Did you know that guy had the shirt on, had the kids' faces on it? That kid, his face was all like they made the shirt.
Oh, so he made a shirt like he loved his kid, but then treated him like that inside the store. I will have to do this on Squirrel Tribe 2.0 because I get a little heated about certain things, and I had to tell him in Publix last night. I said, we need to leave before I say stuff that I can't take back and I go to jail. So I'll do that on 2.0. I'll let you.
And then the problem is we both go to jail.
Oh, yeah, obviously. And then the kid's like, great, now how do I bail out my parents?
Yeah. So, but either way, but Publix was a madhouse last night. That was ridiculous. I don't know why they did that. And maybe there's a labor shortage. I don't know. But either way, these sponsors, look, guys, what it oftentimes does, or it comes down to, is that these sponsors, these paid promotions, they do not align with my brand. Okay, they do not align with what I'm building and building my brand, and it is essential that when you're building a brand, you get it right the first time. You only get one chance to make a first impression.
It's funny that you say this right
Right?
now.
Oh wait, why is it funny? I didn't.
Remember that screenshot comment that I sent you earlier where the guy made a comment because I mentioned that we were driving around the Porsche Macan over the trip that we took, and then I made a comment about how expensive deli meat is, and then they got all like pissy.
Yeah.
Okay, so then I was like, why does it bother you that I drive? I mean, like Ford trucks are more expensive, and yes, deli meat is expensive. I don't understand where the issue is here. And I was like, did my car trigger you? Like, and then he came back and he was like, oh my God, so you must be woke. But then he says, because he's obviously little D energy, he says, you just,
Hey, it's like a penis, but smaller.
he said, you just let your brand slip because you're over here talking about how people should save money, and then you mentioned that you drive a Porsche. Okay,
We save money on our Porsche.
I mean, the Porsche.
We save money on it.
Yeah, we save money on it, and it costs less than a truck. It costs less than a minivan. It costs less than so many other vehicles out there. But I was like, when he said you let your brand slip, I was like, I don't understand what that means. I am unapologetically me. Any channel I'm on, any video I'm in. I didn't understand it. So when you made the brand comment, I was like, I think some people out there don't understand what that means.
These are called trigger words, and people tend to gather them and think to themselves, all right, how can I use these today in public? Well, I take that back. How can I use these today shielded behind my coat of armor here? I'm a keyboard warrior in my mom's basement. How can I use these to try to upset somebody?
Yeah.
They don't affect me. And I'm trying to get it so they don't affect her.
Well, they don't affect me. I
To the
just don't
point of which you don't
understand
waste your
stupid
time
people.
replying to stupid people. When you argue with stupid people, they will literally beat you down with experience.
Oh no, I won because I hit him from channel. I win.
Did you really? Did you really?
Oh yeah, I let him know he was ignorant, and then I hit him from
It
channel.
said like, don't fight with pigs because they'll just roll around in the mud and they love it or something. I don't know. I don't know that one, but basically, you can't win that one. Just tell them fuck off.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Now,
That's part of my brain. Telling you to
all right, but you do what you do. All right, I'm not gonna comment about
You do you, boo.
Or I'm not going to comment about other YouTubers and the videos that they make and the products and sponsors that they include and choose to promote on their videos. But I will say that for anyone who works with me on building their YouTube channel, I'm always clear and honest about the sponsors that I've had communication with in the past and those who I feel are respectable and in line with what matters to you all the most.
Y'all.
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 Y'all. And that is, correct me if I'm wrong here, making more money, saving more money, investing and building wealth.
And spending less money. I feel like they all have to go hand in hand. You want to make more, you want to save more, but you also want to find ways to spend less.
Regardless. Is that like, are we on the right track here? Because if that's not what you guys are interested in, then by all means, feel free and insert into the chat what you are interested in.
What if you get something weird like
Don't put anything weird in the chat.
creation of unicorns or
Oh, okay.
stuff like that?
You're going to say like
No.
really weird.
No, I thought it, and then
Thought
I
we
was like,
getting back
nope,
to those
can't
hot
say
dogs
these
with no
words
buns.
because YouTube will be like, nope.
So yeah, if that is not in alignment with what you guys are interested in.
I thought it was my Jeep going off again. I just heard
Did you
it.
tell
I was
them
like,
about the Jeep?
Yeah, we had that conversation. And how you were like, if you could just calm down and let me tell you how to do it. And I was like, I know exactly what I'm doing. And then you're right and I was wrong. So there's that, whatever.
I'm just like,
I'm just saying.
I tell you stuff and you're like, but I'm like,
Nope.
do this. But I've
matter.
already tried everything else. Well, just do this.
And that's exactly how I did it. And that's exactly how I said it. And then I was like, okay, I love you, bye. Yeah, no, shut up.
Yeah. So if making money, saving money, investing money, building wealth is not what you're here for, then I got to ask, why are you here?
Obviously, Max.
Oh, yeah, Max, he stole the show.
Maxie Poo.
And so if that does interest you, then do me a favor. Go ahead and smash that like button.
Smash.
And hit that little heart down there,
Hey,
too.
somebody just hit the heart. Oh, I want to do it, too.
And, oh, yeah, do this. Do me a favor. Just simplify this. Drop a comment in the chat that says, thanks, Kevin. That's it. Just say, thanks, Kevin, 24/7. Thanks, Kevin, 24/7 for keeping our best
You're doing too
interest
much.
in
That's
mind.
So much.
Then
Put in a couple emojis, and then, you're doing too much.
just put something so we know you're there, okay? It's like you're in you're in class. So anybody got any questions?
Nope. And then after it's all over, they're like, I really wish they had talked about this because I have no idea.
So it's like just say something in the chat so we know that you're alive.
Now, I will say the 49th state said, I thought you guys were preppers, which is interesting to me because...
Wait. What does that mean?
Yeah, so that's my question.
What does that mean?
Being prepared to not be homeless to me is...
What does that mean?
A prepper. Being prepared to...
What does that mean?
Live life. I don't know. I've never understood being a prepper.
That would literally be like me going up to somebody who has a business that they own and works a job. And I would say to them, I thought you were an entrepreneur.
Like, but you are.
So what does that mean?
But yeah, I don't understand either. But that's okay.
What does that mean? Tell me. I want to know.
Thanks, Kevin. And Michelle. Thanks, Michael. Haha.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Put Michelle in there to say thanks. Say thanks, Kevin, 24/7, and Michelle, a.k.a. Squirrel Tribe.
No, you're doing too much.
/ Squirrel Tribe 2.0.
Okay.
Sometimes Squirrel Tribe Life.
Okay, so the 49th state, he wasn't saying it like in a, oh my God, I thought you guys were preppers. The way I read it, he was saying it, I thought you guys were preppers. Like that kind of thing. See?
Ooh,
tone.
ooh.
You can't pick up tone because then he replied back with, to me, it means being ready for anything.
Okay.
So I'm
you
going to assume he meant it in a way that I didn't read it as.
Yeah.
And let me explain to you why. Because I've had so many people throw out the prepper word and then just be negative about it. Like, well, you don't have 17 pigs and a cow and a chicken and whatever. And
honestly,
I'm like,
I think the moment that we started making videos that showed that we live life and have fun, people were like,
oh,
essentially preppers are not allowed to have fun.
I guess.
But I'm not a prepper. I'm a person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who happens to be prepared for things.
Yeah. Except, even flat tires in Canada, but we could have been more prepared with that.
That's what's funny. Denise said every person that has a spare tire is a prepper. Carly, hi Carly again. Carly and I were chatting on 2.0's live stream. She says, I'm watching all on my TV. I pulled my phone out to say hi. I'm eating tacos. I want a taco.
You know what? I'm going to send an email to YouTube and say that they need to come up with a solution so that people can actually engage when watching on TV.
That makes
no sense. But I was also watching another YouTuber the other day who was talking about a program that YouTube was rolling out, and he goes, and much like every other new program that YouTube rolls out, it's not ready. It doesn't work. So, for instance, Go Live Together doesn't work.
Doesn't work. You literally have to be on the same thing.
It doesn't work. So it's like, what are y'all doing? What are y'all thinking?
They're not thinking very much. So Patriot Star said, what's the kid doing? The kid has been stuck with us in a car or a hotel room or a house or whatever for the past 30 days, literally just us. So she's like, leave me alone. I'm hanging out in my room for like 4 days straight. So that's where she is. She's chilling, talking to her friends, watching TV. So
that's what she's doing.
That's what she's doing.
What are y'all doing?
Yeah, but I said, what are y'all doing?
Actually, I asked that on a community post.
I liked a lot of the responses. Did you read them?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Look. Yes. I like a lot of those responses. Some of the other responses kind of suck.
Yeah.
On other polls, which is why I kind of ask these questions of like, what is your interest? Because there's some folks out there that just seem like they just woke up on the wrong side of the bed every damn day.
In my hand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you do that for? You need to be more careful.
Okay.
All right. Oh, you got something?
Well, Art says, looking forward to real estate stuff. Used to be a realtor, then an RE appraiser, so real estate appraiser, I guess.
Who said that?
Art Alchemy.
All right,
It has been
Art.
a few years now. Now thinking about going from the Mid-Atlantic to Colorado, shopping 2,000 miles away. 1, I love Colorado. 2, that's all. I love Colorado.
You want real estate stuff? Is that what it said?
Maria, frying green tomatoes and okra. Can I go to your house?
Can you, like...
No. So Art said looking forward to real estate stuff. I don't know if that meant like she wants you to talk about it or whatever.
No. So, yeah. So, like, what real estate stuff do you want? I used to be a realtor and a real estate appraiser, but it's been a few years. Now thinking about going from the Mid-Atlantic to Colorado, shopping?
Huh?
Shopping 2,000 miles away?
Yeah, for a house.
Oh, got it. Slow sometimes. I'm worth the wait. Trust me. So, what kind of real estate content do you want? Because do you want what everybody else is creating that is essentially saying that the housing market is going to crash?
Womp, womp, womp.
Or do you want the truth, which may or may not be that the real estate market is going to crash, which is also going to be dependent upon certain locations and hyper local markets? Or are you interested in just real estate in general and want to see some different properties, for instance, like the tiny house that we stayed in, or the 1920, 1930, 1950s bungalow
1954.
in Fargo, North Dakota, or
You have a mother-daughter in here.
what do you want? Like, what do you want to see?
Stephanie, is Carly really your daughter? Because wait, hold on. Because then Stephanie comments, she goes, see, Michelle, how my daughter can eat tacos and not offer her mama any. Just joking. LOL. Love you, Carly. Are y'all really mother-daughter in here? Because that's awesome if so. Also, Carly, give your mother a taco.
I have a spare tire, but it's around my waist.
I saw that one too. And then NHRA Dog says, I'm changing spark plugs in my 2013 Nissan Altima. So got us bumping in the background, stopped what he's doing mid-spark plug to come.
Hey, who wants to have a little bit of a friendly challenge on weight loss starting now?
Yeah, I know. I'm working on it.
I had to shoot down some purchases today, but essentially, in my opinion,
Hand hurts.
sugar is the problem. Sugar is the issue.
Yeah.
So
And there's sugar in so many things. Like,
Yeah.
It's absolutely ridiculous. But
So
we're gonna
we-
work on the Monday through Thursday.
we were in
clean.
We were in Target looking for the
Fried onions. 'Cause that's
and they
better.
didn't have them, right? So then she was like, "Well, I need milk." I'm like, "No, you don't." So we go over to milk, right? And I was like, "Well, let's just go to the other store and see if we can find the onions there, and then we'll get the milk there, right?" And she was like, "No, the milk's more expensive there." But it was $5.20 at the time. It was $5.20, and I said, "Look, we cannot buy milk and walk around in 90-degree weather with milk
It's true.
for 40 minutes." So I was like, "Take a picture of the milk
Dog is knocked out.
and let's check the price at the other store, right?" So she takes a picture of the milk. I said, "Don't take a picture of the Target milk. Take a picture of the regular milk. We're not going to find the Target milk at the other store." So she takes a picture of the lactate something, 2% or whatever. And so we go to the other store, and she's like, "It's more expensive here."
Yeah, Winn-Dixie is stupid expensive. I hate Winn-Dixie.
It was
I
like
hate
it was like
Winn-Dixie 'cause of
50
the way they
cents more,
price
right?
everything.
So then I was like, you know what? Regardless, we don't need milk. I was like, "What you need milk for?" She was like, "I need it for my cereal." I said, "There's
You don't
strike
need
number
cereal.
2."
Yeah.
So we looked at the label, and I started showing her how the carbs are calculated, and how many of those carbs are actually sugar, right? And then I was like, "Work with me here." So then we went down the aisle.
And then she just zoned out completely.
When we went down the aisle, we went over to cereal. And I said, "What cereal is you?" She's like, "Reese's Puffs." Reese's Puffs.
Eat them up, eat them up, eat them up.
So I grabbed the box of Reese's Puffs. I showed her. I said, "Look, you about to hit." I said, "Odds are you're never going to have one serving. So let's just say 2 because the serving size is too small." So I said, between the sugar content in the cereal and the milk, you're going to hit like 30% of your daily recommended value of carbs, right? But I had to clarify that. And I was like, "Come with me again." So then we went over to
Versus good carbs.
the frozen food section and looked at the vegetables. Now I knew I was going to have to put my foot in my mouth because they didn't have the same vegetables that Publix has. So every vegetable bag that I picked up, guess what it had in it?
A bunch of sugar and
Sugar.
shit.
It
Yeah.
has sugar in it, right?
Yeah.
It's like, really? But the point I was trying to make was to show her the dietary fiber and how it goes towards carbs. So in theory, you could have 100%, 200%, 300% of your daily recommended percentage value of carbohydrates. But if they're primarily dietary fiber, then ultimately they're designed to satiate you to make you feel full, but ultimately they will not count towards weight gain or anything because they're dietary fiber. So I was trying to make that explanation, and she goes, well, what about fruit? I said,
You gotta be careful.
I said, well, fruit's still sugar.
Yeah.
However, if I had to choose fruit versus cookies, I would
Fruit all
take the
day long.
fruit.
Natural sugar versus
But it's still sugar.
processed sugar.
It's still sugar.
Yeah. Because the sugar that's in your cookies and everything else is all genetically modified. It's all bioengineered sugars and meh.
So to simplify it, really and truly, I just rice, the
Whatever I
relatively
cook
clean carb as a vessel for my peanut butter, which the peanut butter is the Jif Crunch natural crunchy, because I think some of the other peanut butters are like
At what point have you ever crunched
not
down on
crunchy.
your peanut butter?
The other peanut butters, they load that joker up with a bunch of crap if they're not natural.
But it's not crunchy. It's still smooth.
But here's the kicker. One day out of the week, you go get your cheat meal, and the cheat meal can be whatever you want it to be, and it will actually work
Push your metabolism
towards
faster.
you continuously on your track there for effective weight loss, basically, or maintenance. Because I won't say because if you guys know how or why that works, just drop it in the chat. Just drop it in the chat.
We've gone totally off topic.
We have. What have I missed here? I've been
So
yapping.
Denise was like, that sounds like a horrible idea for me because I weigh 100 pounds. She's 5'2", and tiny, so that makes sense. Like, probably
makes
a good
sense?
weight. Her being 100 pounds.
Wait.
She's 5'2".
No, wait. What would be horrible?
If she lost weight.
Oh.
Because she's 100 pounds.
Well, you know what? I wouldn't say that, but I definitely, at 100 pounds, wouldn't want to only put on the weight that would come from consuming
Yeah, I'd want to
sugar.
put on muscle and stuff like
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
So, what else did I miss here?
So High Minimalist said, I started my diet in August last year. I lost 50 pounds. I want to lose 40 more, but then I'd be super skinny, so maybe 20 more. Look, my best shape of my life, I weighed 155 to 160 pounds at 5'6", but that's because I was mostly muscle versus
Only paying attention to the number on the scale could potentially be very, very
Yeah.
misleading.
Because you can weigh 150 pounds and be smaller than you've ever been in your entire life even when you weigh like 130, because again, muscle weighs more than fat.
Well, you got to think, if you're eating properly and then you begin to exercise, and let's just say you lose 10 pounds of fat in 3 weeks, right? However, week 2, you started incorporating weight training, right? You're going to lose 10 pounds of fat, but you could potentially pick up 5 pounds of muscle.
So it looks,
assuming.
Yeah. So the scale
Actually,
will only
let's be
say
a little
5
more
pounds.
realistic. You pick up like 2 pounds of muscle,
Yeah.
right? So then you'll say to yourself, man, I only lost 8 pounds. Not really. You lost 10 of fat, but you picked up 2 of muscle, and visually, it's going to be a game changer than only losing fat.
That's why I'm going to, even though I don't really care about it, I'm going to weigh myself in the morning scale wise, but I'm also going to take measurements. I need the measurements of my arm, my thighs, my neck, my bust, my hips, my waist. Like, I want to go by measurements versus pounds on a scale. And I want to go by how my clothes fit versus pounds on a scale, and how I feel like just physically throughout the day versus pounds on a scale.
Yeah. The numbers are a little misleading.
We've done it before. We were in extremely good shape before C19, so we know how it works. We know all the macro stuff and the workouts and everything else. We've just been living life a little too extra for the last little bit, so we're just going to tone it back a little bit.
It was fun.
It was a lot of fun. We've had a lot of fun, but I do miss being more comfortable in my clothing.
Naked.
Also naked. That's a thing. Also naked. Yeah. Yeah. So there's that. Denise says, I've been trying to gain weight for 30 years. Even drank protein shake to gain weight, but the only time I ever gained weight was when I was pregnant. Denise, it's a good problem to have. Just saying.
Well, you got to think, because a lot of times back in the day, people would come to me and be like, yo, how I gain weight, this, that, and the other when we're in the gym, right? And it's simple.
Eat.
Consume more than you burn.
Yeah.
That's it.
But consume more good stuff than you
No,
burn.
no. If you want to gain
if
weight,
you want to gain weight, but if you want it to be like
just consume
good,
more
clean
calories
weight.
than you exert in a daily, essentially like on a weekly scale. Like a daily is not great. So like I would look at it from like a weekly deficit. And I think my target, I'm trying to remember all these numbers, but my target back then was like 4,000 calories a day.
So he would have mass gainer, weight gainer, mass gainer, weight gainer, protein shake mixtures.
Then I'm looking at, if I'm at 4,000 a day, so that means I'm at 28,000 a week. So basically, am I doing this right?
I have no idea.
Yeah, so basically, but I couldn't look at it on a daily basis because sometimes I wouldn't hit it. So I look at it on a weekly basis.
Mm-hmm.
And ultimately, that would be the difference between gaining, maintaining, or losing weight, basically.
Yeah. I got a bigger Brita filter today. And I know this is the dumbest thing you've probably heard me say. Well, I've said a lot of dumb things, but I got a bigger Brita water filter today.
Bigger Brita.
Bigger Brita.
Do
that like 5 times. I got a bigger Brita water filter today. So it holds 10 cups of water instead of my other one that held like 4. That way I can't
drink a lot of water.
That way I won't run out of water because I only like water when it's cold, weirdly. So if it stays full and in the refrigerator, it'll stay cold. And I constantly will refill it as I pour it.
So the cold water, your body actually burns more calories drinking cold water because it has to work to warm it up. I think that's how it works.
So Patriot, the zero water filter is better, but where we live in Florida, thankfully, there's no fluoride in our city water. So at least that's a plus. I don't have to worry about the fluoride filter part. So the Brita one, they had it, and it was a good price. So I went with that one.
But the other secret is try to consume as much water as you can before you eat.
Yes.
And it'll prevent you from overeating.
Also, don't eat with your eyes. That's my problem. Because right now, that's my main thing is I put way too much on my plate when I'm hungry, knowing good and damn well how much
it depends on what's on your plate.
How many ounces something is.
If you're overeating on green vegetables, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Dietary fibers.
Yeah, as long as you're not putting salad dressing and overeating that way too. So that's what I'm saying. Like you make a salad, people are like, "Oh my gosh, I had a salad for dinner." Cool, Sharon, but how much stuff did you put on it? Did you put
Don't single out Sharon.
Oh, sorry. Well, Becca, I don't know. I'm just picking a name. But if you put dry...
Ow!
You did it to yourself. If you're putting dried cranberries and like candied pecans and then you're putting a ton of vinaigrette.
Pecans? What are pecans?
Pecans makes you poop. If you're putting a bunch of bullshit on it, you've ruined your salad. Your lettuce is nowhere to be found. I'm just saying. That is all.
Gas station food sucks.
Max, you're standing on my foot.
But sometimes if you're in a pinch, you got to do what you got to do.
Yeah, that's true. All right,
but usually what I would do at the gas station was I would grab a muscle milk and a bag of almonds, plain almonds, and it's like...
Worked out well.
That's what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
All right. So, really, let's get to this. All right.
We've just gone everywhere.
We're way off track here.
My bad. That's what happens when you bring me in.
Did anybody comment on what they wanted to see? Video-wise?
What you're talking about, but then Art was talking...
real estate? They said
real estate stuff.
Anything
and
else?
Then not tiny houses.
So y'all along for the ride? Y'all along for the ride? Cool. Yeah. Let's do this.
There's a lot of talking about the foods and stuff like that.
All right. Now, check this out. And this is important for you too, okay? Because according to reports,
Max is like, I don't care.
the View TV show, the cast members and host Whoopi Goldberg made comments in regard to Jason Aldean, try that in a small town, and allegations and claims of racism and that he has gone too far.
Now listen, here's the problem. I loved Whoopi Goldberg in Ghost, and I loved Whoopi Goldberg in Sister Act. And some of y'all are going to dislike me for this. I hate The View. I hate a table of overly opinionated people. Although I'm an overly opinionated person, I fully understand the hypocrisy here. Sitting around, and what they do is they pick personalities that clash like nobody's business to sit around a table and just make it sound like a bunch of women nagging about shit. I hate The View. That might just be me. I can't do it.
What does that say? Zero down? Zero down. Sorry.
I don't know where you are.
It
Zero
went
down
away.
is what I like to hear about. Please and thank you.
It went away. Is zero down on what? What are we talking about? Zero down.
I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah. What? Yeah. What? Zero down on what? Because when you respond, we're on something else. So it's like, just help me out here. But yeah. So The View. Yeah. I honestly, I've never watched The View.
You don't need to. Literally, you would dislike every single person on The View. There's not a single person I think you would like on The View.
I don't even know who's there besides Whoopi Goldberg.
It's changed so often. At one point, I think
Only because of this story.
I think Darlene from Roseanne was on there at one point, and then you had something Hasselhoff, but whatever her name is, and then Joy Bear. I can't do it. I don't know how to sit there and just try to.
Let me
each
just
other.
tell you what I got here to make things even worse. Okay. This is according to AP.
Associated Press, get it?
Jason Aldean did not sue Whoopi Goldberg, The View, or anyone else for that matter for defamation. And apparently, a satire website made that up.
Which does not surprise me whatsoever.
So I don't know if this is all true or not. This is just what the Associated Press says. But like I said, with the sponsors and the paid promotions, I'm just trying to look out for you guys. Okay. So I'm just going to read what it said in the Associated Press article.
Okay.
And it says, claim. Country music star Jason Aldean has sued Whoopi Goldberg and ABC's The View for defamation in relation to his song, Try That in a Small Town. AP's assessment, false. The claim originated on a website that publishes made-up satirical content.
Satirical?
Yes.
Put the wrong emphasis on the wrong syllable.
The facts. Since Aldean's music video for the song prompted criticism and was pulled from country music television,
You're drooling on my leg.
false
Oh, man.
stories about the artist and the country music world have proliferated online. And in the latest example, social media users are falsely claiming that Aldean has filed a defamation suit against Goldberg and the show that she co-hosts, The View. Jason Aldean sues Whoopi Goldberg for defamation, end quote. Small town song, or I don't really know how this is working out here. The View enters panic mode is how one title of a YouTube video reads that garnered more than 1.5 million views. The video cites as evidence a story with a similar headline reading Jason Aldean files defamation suit against Whoopi and The View. I'm no racist. The story claims the lawsuit is seeking $40 million, but that story was first published by the satirical website, the Dunning-Kruger Times, which is part of America's Last Line of Defense, a network of websites that creates fictional stories as parody, as its About Us page states. The website's domain refers to the Dunning-Kruger effect, a cognitive bias concept in which people with little knowledge in a given area overestimate what they know. Sounds like a lot of your bad comments you receive on your videos. Yeah. Other elements of the post also indicate it's not real. It says that the supposed suit was filed in the 65th District Court of Wits and Motions, which doesn't exist, and claims Aldean's attorney is named Joe Barron, a moniker frequently used by the satirical site. The publication has also fabricated stories about lawsuits against The View before. Similar fictional stories from the same publisher relating to the Aldean video have also been mistakenly shared as factual in recent days. Such posts include a claim that singer Luke Bryant pulled his videos from CMT, which didn't happen, and an assertion that Hank Williams Jr. resigned from the network's board of directors. No such board exists. And the article states The View did discuss Aldean's video on July 20, and the criticism surrounding it, which at one point included co-host Sonny Hostin reading a statement from Aldean rejecting claims that the song or video could be interpreted as racist. And a representative for Aldean did not immediately return a request for comment. In closing, this is part of AP's effort to address widely shared misinformation, including work within or with outside companies and organizations to add factual context to misleading content that is circulating online. Learn more about fact checking at AP.
That's the problem.
It never happened.
Yeah. But that's the
It
problem.
never happened.
Enough people start to say it, and then it gets picked up, and then people run with it without ever checking on their own. Like, I get comments all the time on videos, well, blah, 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 blah. And I will literally reply back, please point to one shred of proof on anything. I'm not talking about it because it's not real. I'm not going to talk about this because I don't believe it. And I've even done a video where I was like, you guys keep asking about this. I'm going to look into it. And I had to say, it's not real. Like, people have to be more cognizant of what is actually happening and not happening.
Now, this is like the emails that we get sent to us anonymously, Michael Jordan, sending us this ridiculous information that no one should believe. Thinking that we're just going to like spread this on our platform here.
Yeah.
Please give us a little bit more credit. But then also, I made a video a few months ago that said Elon Musk bought YouTube, and he didn't. And I was trying to make that point in the video, but everybody only read the title and thumbnail and said, no, Elon Musk didn't buy YouTube. Mm-hmm. Like, arguing with me, or they were like, oh my God, I can't believe he bought YouTube. And I'm like, wait, this didn't happen. This didn't happen.
Yeah, you have to be very careful. There's this thing now that everybody wants me to talk about with the lab that was found in California. And I need people to know I'm not talking about it until I can get more information, because right now I don't 100% believe what media is telling us about it. So there's that. Based off what I've been able to find and what I have not been able to find.
And on that bombshell, please smash that like button. Hit the little heart stuff down there. Subscribe if you haven't already. Join in on the live streams because we're going to have more coming to you. Looking forward to it. We got another one scheduled already for Sunday. Maybe there's another one coming in between then, or in between now and then. Follow me on Instagram, and you can follow her too if you want. But the links are in the description down below. And make sure you check us out on Patreon, where you can join for free, 100% free, and connect with us personally and follow along on our journeys, whichever way or place they may take us, which could potentially be exposing more of these satirical lies and mistruths, or checking out real estate, or going to different beaches, or who knows, whatever.
Just never know.
You know, hitting the gym and trying to shed some pounds. But thank you guys for joining us. We'll see you real soon. Have a good night.
Bye.
Bye.